But you never take it seriously.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is ePepper here, coming in with another video. So today's video is going to actually be another informative / tutorial video. I made a video like this about a year ago on how to do 90s and how to get better at them. I think that video, I'm really proud of that video. I think it still applies to chapter 2 season 1 after like a year. 90s should still be second nature to everyone by now, you know, just stuff like that. But yeah, but today, instead of 90s, we're going to be focusing on high ground retakes. Now there's several different ways to get into those. Now before we get into the high ground retakes and how to do them, I just want to let you know that I am using my new microphone, but it might not sound as good because I have to use Shadowplay instead of OBS Studio, which is really annoying just for now, but I'll get that all set up. And also the webcam might not be that good, but I have a new one coming in soon. So yeah, and also I changed up my setup a little bit, so I'll just throw in a clip of me showing you around a little bit, and then we'll get into the video. So here I got like the you know, the computer setup and all, the blue eating microphone, the Beyerdynamic 80 ohm headphones, and yeah, I got the original keyboard back set, the 2 keyboards and some RGB, and like Halloween decorations and stuff. But yeah, and then I got like Funko Pops and stuff. I'm into those, and you know, the vinyl records. The problem with my RGB is like not working that well. Like I'll turn it on to like colors, but like it'll turn off after a minute. So I don't know whether it's like a problem with the batteries or something, but yeah. So yeah, let's just get into this video. Alright, so high ground retakes. In the current state of this game, it has a lot to do with turtling and box fights. Now, when you're on low ground and someone say, and here, wait, let me just show you something that I found really helpful, is if you're turtle fighting with someone and they're in there and you're playing offensively and not defensively, you want to take their wall, but you want to place a ramp and a floor, or a ramp and a wall, and then you edit both, and then you have a clean shot, and then re-edits and everything like that, you know? So I just threw that in as like an offensive type thing to do. But when you are on the complete opposite side and someone is either shooting down at you like that, or they're on the same level as you, you want to take high ground. So what I will usually do is I will edit out and I'll do something like that. It's hard to get used to at first, but it's 100% muscle memory. It's nothing else. It literally has no skill. It's just muscle memory. And if you think you can't do that, trust me, you can. You just gotta get used to it. So again, let me show you. This is a really important one that you'll see a lot of people use nowadays. And if you just keep doing it over and over and over, you'll eventually get the muscle memory down. And it's really not that hard. Okay, so the second retake method is tunneling. Now if you don't know what tunneling is, basically it's just like this. Messing up, but you know, it can be just floors or walls, excuse me. I don't know why I'm messing that up so much. But eventually once you get it down, you want to add either one floor above you or even a pyramid if you can get that down. You know, that's really important because what that does is it leaves a lot of layers for you to choose where you either eventually want to go up and do the thing I explained earlier, like this thing, like after you're in a tunnel, and say you're on high ground, like say you're up here and you're looking around and they're just constantly moving all around, placing all the floors and pyramids. That's going to get them all confused and they're not going to know what to do. So eventually they'll just sit on high ground, and either they will have an attack on you or they'll just sit there and wait for you to come up. So that can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing, but I'd say the best bet is to try and get them down to the low ground, Either that be sitting down here, just doing a lot of edits and trying to get their attention until eventually they pop out like right here. And you can just like, you know, you have all the windows to edit, you have all the triangle edits to do. Or you can even like, or actually I'll save that one for the next retake, so let's get into the next one. Alright, so this next high ground retake is all about positioning of your opponent and positioning of yourself. So basically, if you're in a 1x1 like this, and someone is either out here trying to contest your wall, sitting on a ramp, or just sitting a floor or two above you, what the most important thing for you to do is to try and take their space away from them so that they can't just sit and look at you and try and take shots at you or just SMG spam at one of your walls. So if, again, as I said, if someone's sitting up on a 1 to 2 level platform, you want to edit out kind of like a semi-tunnel, but if they're right up here, the most important thing to do is just to place a couple walls and do a 90 up. Because either that's going to risk, number one, the only con of it is that could risk a shot being taken to either the side or maybe even on top of you, depending where your opponent is. So again, say your opponent is up in the corner, not specifically on your 1x1, but they can be anywhere. You just want to, and if you have the edit down, this is the perfect time to use the first high ground retake I showed you. You want to edit out, and then this can block off their shot. And then again, there's another problem where they could shoot you here, but you're gonna eventually get that high ground either on top of them or to the side or whatever position they're at. Okay guys, so this last retake actually takes a little bit of skill and muscle memory again. This is when you're just on a 1x1, and this is where the first retake comes into place, because this is actually becoming a really popular retake where you do the floor and the pyramid edit, you place that floor and the ramp, and then you edit out here. If they're right in front of you, right here, around somewhere right there, they are 100% gonna have a shot on you, whether you're coming out this way or that way. So there's really, you're gonna risk taking a shot or even dying. So this is where this one comes in importance. So say you have someone right up here somewhere, either on your 1x1 or 1 or 2 levels up. This is where ramping out and then having a ramp out, just simply editing your ramp does so much. It confuses them and it puts them out of place because they're expecting a double floor and pyramid edit out. So again, if you ramp out and then you edit your ramp, number one, you're gonna have protection if they're right here or right here. You're either gonna, so they can't pyramid you if you place a wall and if you place a floor and a wall, of course. And well, you gotta be fast with it because that could happen. But and if you're right here, you have another layer of protection. So again, add a wall. You know, heavy snipers aren't in the game anymore, so they can't just one tap your wall out from you. You know, so it's all based on whether you want to take the shot here, or if you really, or if you're low health. More importantly, you want to take that high ground. You want to get up as far as you can, and you don't have a risk of taking fall damage. So that's always great. And yeah, that's basically it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you. If it did, please leave a like on this video, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it so much. It helps me so much. And yeah, please tune in for my next videos. Tap that notification. And yeah, it's been ePepper and I'm out. Peace.
If it